might get swung off of this. Come on, fly, you beast. Sweet, it worked.
Matters of high security were discussed inside.
Welcome back to Eternal Strands Part 11.
Just got over to the Bastion. I'm going to try to find a gate before heading back to the camp to turn in all the great things that I found. See our fast travel gate. Oh, it's way over there. So we gotta make it to the bridge and then come back around. Ah, there it is. We're gonna have to try to run from the beastie so that I can get back and make some cold gear.
The patrollers would easily spot incoming attacks.
Alright, we made it to the first bridge. down there. Of course.
Far jump, even for you.
Too bad I don't have wings.
Feathers wouldn't suit your face. Lane, any idea what that pillar is?
I did find a reference to the Trial of Fires, a rite of passage for new Bastion sworn before they could cross over to their new life.
Crossing over. Trial of Fires? Unsubtle. Bryn, what happens if you make it hot? Nice work.
Pretty involved. Still, you'll have no trouble when it's your turn to head back out in the field.
Be sure to scour the Bastion. Few sights are as impressive as a Highland ice
Crap.
mid-flight on a clear night. The way the sun reflects off its wings. Majestic.
restricted.
Alright, we can just sneak right on out of here.
For a band of weavers who just discovered a long-lost city, you don't look very excited.
The prospect of imminent death has put a dampener on things.
While you were out, I found a note. A warning, actually.
We suspect our Hearthsider friend snuck back into the camp.
The letter cautions us that a phenomenon referred to as the Flood is hot on our heels. The Flood is essentially a torrential wave of deadly raw magic that will completely overtake the outskirts and Denevron. Apparently this is a cyclical disaster preceded by extreme weather. Anyone caught in it will die, meaning us.
This all just sounds like more good news to me.
Seriously, do you have a death wish or something?
Is no one else seeing the silver lining here? The Hearthsider warned us. We've been questioning their motives, but clearly they want us to live.
True. But it's not like they told us how exactly we should go about surviving this impending flood of miasma.
Maybe there's something stopping them from telling us more. Or maybe they assumed we were capable enough to figure it out on our own. Still, I'd bet our scry that they want us to survive this. And more importantly, the fact that they warned us at all means we have a chance.
If this flood is cyclical, it means the Hearthsiders are surviving it somehow. Maybe they have a safe haven on high ground, or enchantments of some kind. All this means is we need to track down the Hearthsiders now more than ever. As though
our lives depend on it.
Yeah, that.
Alright.
I have asked our third friend to join us since he demonstrated such insight with the Loom Gates.
It was just a lucky guess.
Nonsense. The Loom Gate works. Enough said.
Gents, the, thingy?
Dom said you found it attached to an ark. One that was shut down.
No sign of damage, but this part came off easily.
Safe to assume it wasn't part of the original construction then. The arcs are famously durable.
Bryn, think back. How does it compare to the ark we found outside the Veil?
Exactly the same. completely motionless. At least at first.
We should take another look at our newest friend, then. Care to do the honors?
Oh.
Same place? Same place. Well observed, Sev. You were correct.
Just a lucky guess.
Up. No more of that. Lady, gentlemen, I think we can confidently assert conspiracy.
2 devices does start a pattern.
And a pattern that must predate the surge, since we found a device that was outside the veil.
True. That gives us a what and a when, but leaves a whom, a how, and a why.
And how many arcs have been affected?
It does follow that if we found 2, there could be more.
I'll keep an eye out for tampered arcs.
Some may have restarted on their own, like the one we followed through the veil.
They're going to fight back, aren't they?
It does seem to be, our luck, yes.
Well, that's fun. Oh.
You know, I'm a little surprised to see a Hallowpire temple take such pride of place in Dinevron.
What do you mean?
I'd always envisioned the Enclave to be a little more progressive. At least compared to Renland, where I'm from. The Church of the Hallowed Pyre has a tight grip on the populace there, to say the least. Not that there's anything inherently wrong with religion, of course. I'm not going to proclaim myself an authority. It's simply that my personal experiences with that religion were quite negative. As was their view on magic in general.
Alright. Anything else fun? Let's go.
How are you feeling about this whole Archon sabotage investigation, Sev?
I am unsettled. The thought of Arks being smuggled out of the Enclave makes me wonder what else was happening just before the surge.
It's pretty clear they were up to some stuff wildly over their collective heads. But don't worry, Sev. We're going to figure it out. Lane's going to write the book.
You're right. It's just the implications of an Ark being smuggled out. Was someone trying to reverse engineer how they were built? And if so, who?
The best way to put those worries to bed is to keep searching.
Oh, that one looks dope. Same with that. And those. We need ice this time. We might have to go farming a little bit for some other mats. Oh, now this might be fun. Alright. Let's put this stuff to test. Let's go ahead and try the Highland Ice Claw. I think there was a code that we saw for it. I'm going to check and see what we have to do to take it down. Nope. Hear the sound of something else shiny, so let's flip over the wall. There it is.
This must be where the military stored supplies and weapons before the surge.
please use more frost magic.
Looks like there's a cave or something around here, or just a door. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Access beneath the keep.
Alright, let's take
Military
this full
workshop
out.
for enchanters.
The Enclave never used magic to expand its borders, but had to defend itself.
Against nations that thought otherwise.
Exactly.
Little fire guys don't do too much.
Research notes from about 40 years ago, probably from an enchanter that worked here, observing arc degradation. Looks like there was an expected and normal amount of degradation observed in the arcs following the surge. But once the arcs start killing civilians, it says this is a systemic failure. What could that mean?
It means the arcs weren't sent to attack us as a means of defense.
They've lost control over them.
A final note scrawled on the cover page. The Archons will be no use in Asylum's execution. Asylum? What could that be?
Scour the rest of the keep and find out.
Another thingy. looks like a war room. It looks like the recorded minutes of the meetings that took place here. The last one is dated roughly 26 years ago.
What was it about?
A lot of information was torn off. Casualties got too high due to something they blotted over with ink. And the military commander should execute a defensive measure called assignment.
Ooh. Alright. We're not playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Another tempered arc.
Like, put yourself out. Let's climb up. Too aggressive. Oh, there's a chest. Alright, hopefully this is... Nope. Still no blueprints. Oh, this place even goes further down. Sweet kinetic bow. There we go. Alright, where have we not been to yet? That's going over there, yeah.
Private chambers, perhaps belonging to the Bastion's commander.
A letter to the commander from Khan Stanild. He signed his title beneath. The Eye. Times have necessitated an information blackout. The cause of the casualties must be purged from even the Bastion's most secure records. Furthermore, military personnel are to be separated from civilians unless facilitating the evacuation from Denevron. If word of the problem's true severity spreads across the populace, panic will be uncontrollable. It is imperative that asylum succeeds.
Paints a stark picture.
These documents you're finding will be illuminating. I want to be able to piece this together soon. But whatever asylum is, it sounds like a large-scale military endeavor. We should find more evidence of it than just a few papers.
I need to keep scouting the Bastion then.
Alright, so we got one on that side, one on that side. Oh shit.
Bryn, Sev and I have been digging into the devices you recovered and, to developed a working theory.
We'll test it against the ones you found in the field.
That was fun. Jeez. Alright, let's see what he's guarding.
Found a key swatch. There's a note with it. It says, Commander, it's ready. Use the harness to execute Asylum.
Another key swatch. Wonder if it will lead us to whatever the harness is.
Only one way to find out.
With the documents you found in the Bastion already, wherever that key swatch leads must be a crucial piece of the puzzle.
I'll use it when I'm ready then.
Sweet. I might just dismantle all here. Start over again. There's still the sound. Seems to be coming from over here. Like right about here. There it is. And there's another one coming from over here. Like, do I just yeet them over, or try to actually get what they're guarding? And get mats from them? Yeet it is. Alright, he's gonna be worth fighting. No, never mind. Get back up here. Head for the ice blocked room. And then we can head back to camp.
judging from the size, it could have been a route for articles.
There's something up there. Glad I stopped by. Oh, crap. Well, bye. Yeah, we're not going to go there just yet. Go back, maybe create those gloves and pants. And of course talk to all the people.
After the surge, no one was even sure that anyone inside the Veil survived. Yet, Clearly, they've been here in dire straits this entire time. Why didn't they lower the veil to seek help? Surely a few broken arcs isn't what stopped them.
These weavers had to make choices for their own survival since the surge. And they succeeded. Whatever their reasons are for keeping the veil active, we shouldn't judge them too harshly for it.
I agree completely. Still... Never mind. It's silly.
Can't help but wonder what life might have been like if they'd lowered the veil.
Not just for them, but for all of us. No matter who you were or where you came from, the Enclave could be your home. After the Surge, Weavers didn't just lose the Enclave. We were outcasts in every nation. Not that I need to tell you that. You sacrificed a lot to become a Weaver. The Veil served as a constant reminder that magic was the source of all the world's problems. A convenient scapegoat for every failed leader. And Weavers were an acceptable casualty. And the Hearthsiders just left it there.
So we need to find out why.
Sounds good, but how useful is it actually? If it is damage over time, then yeah, that might be pretty good.
What have we found?
That I am a very great fool.
He is not a fool.
I am. Hours trying to unravel the complex enchantments in each of these devices, and Sev here, Paragon of Clarity, points out a single point of commonality so mundane I had ignored it.
I'm sorry to have to let you in on the secret, Dom, but it's time you learned the truth about the Cabal.
The what?
It's true. People like Sev and I are here on a secret mission to keep you, and specifically you, humble.
It won't work. Many have tried, but enchanting requires the ego to insist the universe bend to our will. What our keen-eyed friend spotted was a singular mark etched into each device.
A maker's sigil. We used them in Tarza to lay claim to a craft work. They're certified to each maker. And I've always heard we borrowed that practice from the Enclave.
Meaning this mark could be registered in public records.
The Spire is a logical next stop. Nothing comforts the rich and powerful like bureaucracy.
I know just the place.
An expected abnormal amount of degradation in the aftermath of the surge.
Looking over the notes from the Bastion.
Dated almost 40 years ago, contemporaneous with the surge. The enchanter who created the notes was quite junior. Most people who had actually designed arcs had died in the surge, it seems.
The best we have is a novice's musings?
The observations appear accurate, and the enchanter was careful not to draw any ill-founded conclusions. But good methodology cannot replace experience. It makes sense now that the Enclave lost control of their own constructs.
I guess there's still a lot of arcs smashing in my future.
For the time being, at least. Unfortunate.
Well, if we can't use them to farm, they make great scrap.
Relegating the Enclave's premier innovation to scavenged parts isn't a victory we should be celebrating.
It's something.
have you ever wondered why the Veil is, well, called the Veil?
No. I don't think I've ever thought about it.
Obviously, nobody outside the Enclave knew that it was going to appear, so when the surge hit, everyone near the Veil was essentially vaporized. The first travelers to witness it all said the same thing, that it looked like a mourning veil, with tangles gathering around its base. A simple description, but quite evocative, wouldn't you say?
And that's where the name for tangles came from too, I'm guessing.
Correct. Their existence had been theorized previously, but they required massive amounts of raw magic to form, non-existent in the wild. Until the surge, of course.
I'll try and keep clear of them. Thanks for the history lesson.
Anytime.
Alright, let's see the new area. Oh, gotta give some switches.
Where am I? Underground.
That barrier almost looks like the Veil.
And the panel looks like our scry. Anyone know what it is?
No idea.
Alright, and we are gonna leave it there. If you enjoyed what you watched, think about liking and subscribing the video. Other than that, have a good one.